Went ahead and started a bunch of seeds. These are all the squash. There's some zucchinis and some sugar pumpkins down and in here, and tomatoes, a bunch of tomatoes, beefsteaks and romas. I'm tilling up a garden spot. I put onion sets in. I've got garlics all sprouting up. 4 rows of potatoes. Big spot is getting ready for these squash. So it's butternut squash, blue Hubbard squash. I'm actually getting ready in the next month here to get out of this barn now, and I'm going across. There's a little creek and it runs into that pond there. I'm going across over to the other side, and we're gonna set up. I've got my bug out trailer pretty much done now. It's set and the animals are getting used to it. This is the yard for the goats right here, and they're able to go up and in it, and they play in it all day long. And so when we go over there, I'm gonna set that up, and it's going to be fenced around it, and I'm going to set a tent back up over there, and I'm gonna prep that tent for this coming winter. So I'm gonna do it a lot like I did last winter here, and I'm going to double layer it, but I'm going to insulate it this time around and burn wood. There's a lot of wood in this pile over here, and there's a pile over there with a lot of wood. We're getting ready to put the pigs in this area, and they're going to rip down all of anything in there and really free up the wood to be cut up. And then I'll get in there and cut it up at some point later on in a few months or something before winter. And the same with that area out there. So the pigs will go in there after they're done in there. I used the canvas from the tent to go ahead and put the walls up around the trailer there. And I put a tarp over top. I'm gonna probably put another tarp over top. That tarp wasn't in the best condition, so I put metal down on that second layer for the chickens and ducks. I'll go down there and show you that. And lots of little chicks running around all over the place out here. The goats are eating this is black willow, and it's edible. I use the Picture This app, and I take pictures of everything that I want to identify and find out if it's edible for the animals, which that black willow is really like an invasive type of tree, and it's all out here, and it's edible for the goats and the rabbits. So I've been giving them that, and that's really great. This is Artemy. Artie, buddy. He's such a little beaver. Come here, bro. All right, so he's so friendly. He's all on me. He's on me. It's my buddy. All right, now this is the trailer that I put these straps around. It helps to hold the canvas tight. And down here at the bottom, you see like I wired it up in a lot of different points. I'm gonna get ready to put the lights on next. I've got a plate for it, and it can be hooked up. We could bug out if we needed to at any given moment, and go ahead and put another tarp over top, and then I'll secure that even better up there. As you see here, these zippers happen to work out really well on each of the doors. This door that opens here for the goats inside, and then you see the tarp and the wires. But then if we go in here, you'll see that I've got this barrel and those pipes, so I'm going to fix up a wood burner in here for when winter comes around, just in case we're bugging out by then. It'll be nice to have heat. And up here I put this metal down so it makes a solid floor, and it doesn't really add too much weight, and that's really good for if the birds are up and in here. And I could even throw some bedding down so it's not just metal, but rather a nice bedding for them, and put some nesting boxes in here, and maybe even some little perches. So that's all pretty much ready to go though. Little ramp here so the goats can get familiar, and you see they are bullying in there. Is that bullying? No, that was Artie. Bullion's over here. Bullion's not the friendliest to me. He's a little skittish, but I still love him anyway. And then the rabbits are all getting big. And they eat all kinds of any and everything that I give to them. And I clip grass and dandelions and whatever else is all growing with my push mower and feed it to everybody. Really, the rabbits love it. The pigs eat it. The ducks eat it. The goats even eat it when they're inside their area here. They're not out foraging, which we try to forage every day, and at least an hour each day. I'll let them out and roam around with them. And out here with the rabbits, they are just continuously moving square by square by square in their tractor. I'm about to turn it now, come back this way. And out here, we're getting ready to actually put in a bridge right here. So there's going to be a culvert that gets dropped in here. We're going to clear all this up some more. I've been working it a bit and taking this black willow and feeding it, like I was saying. And then there's going to be a bridge going over to the other side. That's where I'm going to set up shop. There's so many wild strawberries over there. It's insane. It's beautiful. They're getting ready to come in right now. Now, over here, there is this area where I'm putting these posts, and we're going to string up the electric fence all around this whole wood pile here. So the posts are in all the way around up into over there. I got to get 6 more posts and clean this up a bit here. And then this is what's left of the trash pile that I got to clean up still a little bit of. A couple little spots here, and that's it. And then this is all good wood to burn. I actually got to get this out of here. This is no good to burn. And a lot of trash there we got to throw away. But then you see this area is all getting tilled. So I started tilling with the tiller. Actually just ran out of gas, so I stopped for the night. And all this over here from last winter, the hobbit hole design that didn't work out because you see the flood of the water table. It is too shallow to do any sort of digging down here. But over there, when I get over there, it's actually up on a hill, so maybe it'll be different. We'll see. Over here with the pigs, beautiful. Hi, babies. Hi. And we're gonna move them out of this area here because, well, a lot of apple trees right here, and we're gonna be putting all garden in here, and then the pigs are going to go in here for a little while. Then they're gonna go on the other side with me. Ducks over here. Now here is potato, some onion sets here, garlics here, 2, 3 celeries, potato, some more onion sets right in here, up into this point about here, and it's more garlics. You see they're popping up. Those ones were planted in the fall, so those ones are already a bit ahead. Now, over here, there is a duck on top of some eggs. Oh, where is she? She must have went and did some foraging. So she'll be back. And those are maybe a week old. So you could expect that sometime in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Bunch of little chickens running around, little babies. They're just loving it right now. And that's pretty much the gist of it out here. And over in here, so the duck that is on chicken eggs, though it can seem like it is a fun idea to let ducks hatch out some chicken eggs, it's really not ideal because ducks are bigger than little chicks and their bodies can kill the little chicks, and it's happened to a few of them. I got a couple of them and I moved them up with the other babies with me, but they're hatching out not all at once, so it's like one at a time right now. Over the last week, it's kind of been that way, and it's not working out properly, like all at once like it should kind of be. And the little chicks, like I'm saying, they're not meant for a duck to be hatching out chickens. I can tell that. So ideally, it's not gonna be happening anymore. I'm not going to let a larger bird hatch out chicken eggs.